Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be doing a regular plan with me for the last week of July, moving into August in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral, and I'm going to be using the Summer Barbecue Kit from Sweet Kawaii Design because I bought it, and it feels like the last week of summer to me because I start having work meetings the following week. So yeah, definitely wanted to use this. Plus, we're going to visit my aunt, uncle, and grandma on the 1st. And while we're not doing like a barbecue, it's still kind of applicable. So in this kit, you get the checklist, you get the date covers, you get the weekend banner, different icons here. Page 2 has your full boxes, which are all puns, and I love them, and then some typography. Page 3 has your weekly schedule, some more full boxes, your habit trackers, more icons, utensil banners, which I won't be using, but maybe sprinkled in here and there. And then page 4 is your half boxes, quarter boxes. Page 5 is the bottom washi and date covers. I've also pulled in some Simply Gilded hollow reversed bow washi. I tried to pull in an actual color, and I couldn't find one that looked not that didn't look good with this kit, but I couldn't find one that matched these colors. They're pretty vibrant, but a couple weeks ago I used the Tropical Summer kit, and the colors are just very different than the ones in here. So yeah, there's just having issues kind of matching some things up there. But let's just get into it. I did create a fancy dancy list of things to talk about, so I wouldn't be sitting here going every 2 seconds. I mean, I probably still will because that seems to be what I say when I don't know what else to say. But anyway, last week, today is Thursday the 23rd, just for reference. So last week I went to a prenatal massage recommended by Darshell from Books and Planners, and then my husband has been seeing her as well, and he had been going about once a month for his back, and I was like, I really want a prenatal massage, but I don't think we can both afford to go, and I wanted him to keep his back feeling good. And he's like, no, it's okay. You take my massage money for the month. And I'm like, hot dog, totally will. So I went and did that. I just did a 30-minute massage, so it was about 15 minutes on either side of my body. And she did an amazing job making sure that I was comfortable the entire time, because I was 33 weeks when I went, and I could have fallen asleep. And honestly, I wish that I'd had a longer massage, but I don't know that I could have held, if I could have been on my side, one side, for that long. But I do have another prenatal massage booked for when I will be 38 weeks. And I think that that will be good. I didn't want to schedule it too close to my due date because I don't want to miss out on it. So scheduled it for 38 weeks. And I probably will schedule another one for maybe like 4 weeks after Jensen's due date. Although I may wait to see. I feel like Linus is going to start sneezing. No, he just resituated on the bed. I was looking nervous there for a second. I may wait to schedule that until after Jensen's born, but she was talking to me about it. She goes, just don't wait too long because you don't want to end up going like 3 months and then being like, oh, I never went and got a massage. I mean, yes, she was selling her services, but I didn't feel pressured to continue to do services, if that makes sense. I forgot to mention that this is a horizontal kit and I am in a vertical planner. So the checklists are a little bit smaller, but we're gonna see if I need to cut off. Yeah, I probably do need to cut off one of the suns to make it all work, which I don't really think about it. I am just going to make a smooth-ish cut at the bottom, and that should be good. I like using horizontal kits in my vertical planner for many reasons that I've talked about before, but that'll be just fine because by the time I put in the second header, I would have to white out that line, whereas now I'm not gonna have to white it out. I'm just gonna have to figure out what sticker I want to go over it. But it hasn't been a problem in the past to do that. So I am gonna have to sit here and cut because I can't really X-Acto knife these checklists. But anyway, back to the massage. I have one booked for 38 weeks, and I do plan on going back after Jensen's born, but I don't want to schedule it yet. I don't think. I'm gonna wait to see when he's born, but maybe like 3 weeks after he's born I could go in, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'll be ready for a massage then, I don't know, but it was super nice to be able to go. I felt really good afterwards. Then the next day, Braylee came into town and we had ourselves a little girls' weekend, although I mean my husband was still here, so about as girls' weekend as you can get with a husband and a pregnant lady. So it was really nice being able to see her though, because the next time, well, I am going to be seeing her this weekend just to grab a couple things, but after that, the next time that I'll see her is after Jensen's born, and she's going to come help us out for a little bit, and that'll be really nice to have some help. But she came up Thursday night and stayed until Sunday morning, so we got quite a lot of couch time watching trash TV, and we did some baby shopping and got some ice cream. It was just a really good weekend. We went to Children's Orchard, which is my favorite little consignment shop for children's clothing and toys and stuff like that. Equipment, that's the word I was looking for. They weren't running any sales or anything. I just wanted her to come shop with me. There were some things in Jensen's like wardrobe that we were kind of missing, certain sizes of some things. I wanted a few more sleepers in each size because I had maybe about like 4 in each size, and I just wanted a couple more just so I'm not having to do laundry every day. And we were able to find those and pants, because most things are like packaged onesies, and pants were just something we just didn't really have a lot of. And his due date is September 2nd, so we'll be going straight into fall and winter. The boy needed some pants, so we were able to pick some of those up. And we also checked out the shoes because I really like name brand shoes. I really do not like name brand shoe prices for children because they're intense. So we were able to find some really good tennis shoes, some Nikes and some Sperry's and stuff that were pretty cheap for practically brand new shoes. They're definitely in larger sizes, so he will have to wait to grow into them, but I think those are the kind of things that when you see, you just buy, because they were a really good deal and they were very neutral and things that I know he will end up needing eventually anyway. So bought some of those, and then we went over to Silas and Maddie's, which is a local ice cream shop, and I ended up getting the lavender lemon, I think, and it was so good. I really wanted this like coffee or cappuccino. I can't remember what kind it was that I got the last time I was there, but they didn't have any. So they have like almost 40 different flavors of ice cream, so they switch things out a lot. So I got that lavender lemon, and it was so good. It had like bits of lemon cake in it, and it was amazing. So good. Want to go back again. Ice cream is like one of my favorite foods. And since it's summer, well, shoot, guys, I eat ice cream like year round. It doesn't have to be hot. But I want ice cream all the time. So we had that. Some of the shows that we watched this week, or that weekend, we ended up watching the entire season of Beauty and the Baker, which we watched it on Hulu, I think, and the show got canceled after a season. I can definitely see why, although there wasn't really like a good ending. So we just made up our own, and it really felt, as an ABC show, it really felt more like a Hallmark show. It was that tacky and bad, but it was so tacky, it was good. If you know Hallmark movies, you know what I'm talking about. Like super predictable and just over the top cheesiness. It was great. So we watched that. Side note, guys, my whiteout finally ran out. So this is a brand new whiteout. Oh, I've had so many troubles with my whiteout, and I want to know if it really was that whiteout or if it's just because my planner is so chunky at this point. But anyway, back to the trash TV. I think it was Saturday night, I think, we watched, I think it was called Straight Up on Netflix. My husband watched this movie with us. It was so, I don't know how to describe it. It was so strange, but we all loved it. It was raunchy, but not total raunchy. My husband and I have just such weird senses of humor, and we loved it. We thought it was fantastic. So if you have a weird sense of humor, I'm trying to think of a movie that's like close to it, and I can't. Just go watch the preview for it, and if you are dying with the preview, watch the movie, because it is so, I can't describe it. I don't know how else to describe it other than like watch the preview. If that intrigues you, watch the rest of it, because it was hilarious. So we watched that, and that was on Netflix. And then, well, during the day on Saturday, while Braylee and I were finishing up Beauty and the Baker, my husband went and got part of his tattoo colored in. So he is currently working on his right leg, and he got part of Rex's head colored in and most of him colored in. This is the leg now. It has I think it's called the Luxo ball and lamp. You know, the Pixar lamp and ball. So he has like that on that leg going on. I am ready to go into date covers. I seem to be forgetting those lately. So I need to start with 27. But he was getting those colored in. Megan is fantastic. If you are ever in the Kansas City area and you want a tattoo, she does great, like cartoony types. Megan Mac Tattoo is her Instagram handle, I think, and you can kind of go see like what her style is. It's so funky. I love it. She's doing a fantastic job with Drew's tattoos. As soon as Drew is done with his legs, then it'll be my turn to get in line for my tattoo on my arm that I'm really excited for. So we'll see. We'll see how long that takes. I mean, plus, like, I gotta have a baby first. We gotta figure out our finances and budget for it, but his tattoos look really great right now. What else is on here? Okay, so earlier this week, we had some AC issues. Why am I turning around to do the bottom washi? I still need to put my date covers on. See? Whew, can't talk and plan. I don't think I can do it. I think I'm gonna butt those clear to the bottom. I don't think I need a space. Anyway, earlier this week we had some AC issues again, and I think it was Sunday night, I think is when I noticed it. I talked about it on Instagram. I will spare you the noise that it was making. But we went to bed Sunday night, and again, I just kind of looked at Drew and I said, I don't think that that noise is a normal noise. And Drew was like, I don't hear it. I don't understand what you're talking about. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but it doesn't sound right. It was like making a buzzer noise about every 2 minutes. And the only way I could get it to stop is by turning up the thermostat so that the AC wouldn't even kick on and run, which was fine because it was nighttime and we have been having fairly mild weather this summer for Kansas, at least for where we are. And yeah, so it was about 2:30 in the morning and I woke up to the sound of the AC unit going off and making that god-awful sound every 2 minutes. Not exaggerating, I timed it, and luckily cold air was still blowing. It just would not ever shut off. Like, even though I think I had the thermostat set to 74 at that point. Maybe it was like 72 because I think I turned it up to 74 after that. But even though the house, like the thermostat was set at 72 and the house was reading 72, it wasn't shutting off. It ran for over 50 minutes before I lost my cool. And my husband, I woke up in the morning and I was like, I'm sorry, I was so grumpy. And he's like, Kayla, that was not grumpy. That was ragey. Those are two completely different things. And I was like, okay, well, I apologize for being ragey then, because that was annoying. It was just so annoying to me, the sound. It was just, whew, it was down in my soul, I think. So my husband called them first thing in the morning. And again, I'm thinking like, well, it's not super hot, so I think we should be thankful for that. It's the summer, who knows when they'll be able to get out. And again, they were able to come out that day. I just didn't know what time, so I kind of had to wait around. And that was more irritating and inconvenient than anything. Not that I had plans, I just don't like waiting on people. But luckily, we did not get the same jerk that we had last time. This guy was super, super nice, was asking about the baby, because the whole house is just like baby stuff has thrown up all over it. And he was talking about like all of his friends and people that he knows that are having babies in September, and he was just super, super nice. So that was very positive. I guess what ended up happening was the guy that came out last time to fix the issue technically did fix that issue, but in his hastiness, he got some wires crossed and they fused together, like melted and burned together. So nothing was working other than like cold air being blown out, but like the actual unit was not working. So this guy had to go back in and fix the last guy's mistake. Felt really bad for him on that part, but he was so nice. So that was, I was a little nervous, honestly, with how rude the last guy was, that this guy was going to be super rude, and he was not. He was very nice. So very thankful for that guy. So we got that all worked out. Everything's been working just fine ever since he fixed those couple wiring issues. And then I had my 34-week appointment on Tuesday. Jensen's doing A-okay. He is still super active. She went to go measure me, and I'm measuring at about 35 weeks now, which I had been measuring ahead a couple of times, and then I kind of backed down a little bit, and then measuring about a week ahead, which is totally cool. She didn't say anything about it, like that's normal. But his butt was sticking straight up, and she goes, I think I'm getting you at about 35, but honestly, like, his butt is so protruding right now. You could be 34, and I just can't tell because his butt is there. So that was interesting. I can definitely tell where his butt is all the time now, which is crazy. I'm looking. I've already put that sticker down. What am I looking for? I think I have an extra orange one. So I'm probably going to use the Sun's Out, Buns Out up here in the corner because I think it's hilarious. But she went to also go find his heartbeat, and he kept moving away from her, and she goes, I need you to sit still for 2 seconds so that I can figure out your heart rate. And he is sitting at about, he was in the 130s, anywhere from like 130 to 137 at one point, so he was just moving around so much. I feel like he already has a super good personality, so I'm going to go ahead and put down these $2 Tuesday and Freebie Friday stickers so that I don't accidentally pull out another set while I am pulling out other icon stickers later. But he's doing great. I get to go, I have one more appointment that is in 2 weeks, and then I will start going to every week. I'm still feeling pretty good most days. I would say like 75% of the days I feel pretty good. My body feels good, and then it's just like the other quarter where I'm just like, I can't move, this hurts, I'm over this. So I will take the 75%, absolutely. But I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna get like the last of the things done and like set up in preparation for him in the next couple of weeks, and then we're just gonna chill and wait for his arrival, and that is terrifying. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. I think the more my husband is excited, it's making me more nervous. Yeah, I don't know. This is my first baby, so I'm like freaking out. I am going to pull out Bill Do stickers because I have quite a few. I redid my sticker book and I love it, and I just don't know where things are at. So I feel constantly like super confused. George is in this kit, so I think I'm going to use George stickers. So I will need to replenish those because I think I have 3 this week, and that'll take up the whole 3 that I have. So my goal is maybe like every couple of weeks I would need to replenish stickers using this method, but we'll see. This is the first time I'm really getting to use this sticker book while I'm planning, so I need one technically I need another one, so I'm gonna have to pull that out, I think, because I need to pay another bill. Well, I've already paid it once this month. We're just trying to get it paid down. Our nursery furniture. We have like 0% interest for 3 years or whatever, but we can get it paid off, so we're gonna do that. And then I have a bill due the 1st and the 2nd, so I'm gonna go pull out one more George sticker. While I am sitting here thinking about money, I have Drew's payday on Friday, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. I use a quarter box for that, which will be my only blue quarter box. Actually, what I will do is use the utensil banner, except I'm gonna flip it around. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna use it just enough to cover up that line. And then I'm gonna put my icon over that. I don't know if there was a money, there's a payday icon in here. So I don't know that that's gonna cover it though. I need a taller one. Let's see what I can find. I think this one from Little Pittie Paper is going to cover it up. Actually, you know what I can do? I can just take scissors to that bottom part, or my X-Acto knife. Let's do that. On Tuesday, I went to my dad's house as usual. We had sushi and watched the new Aladdin. I've seen it like 5 times. I absolutely love it. My dad was refusing to watch it because he did not want to be disappointed. But I forced him to, and he ended up loving it. So, super happy and like wanted to rub that in his face. Like, ha! You thought you would hate it. I'm kind of debating on the weekend banner at this point. This is a pretty busy bottom washi, but I don't think that that looks too bad. We'll keep it for now. If we need to move it around, we will. Let's get into day by day. So I'm going to start doing something that I hadn't been doing, and that is marking in birthdays, because I forgot some family's birthdays this past week and I feel awful about it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I don't want to put it up in the to-do list, I don't think. Maybe I could do it right up in the top. I guess for this kit, I'm going to go ahead and use the utensil banners because we have 3 that I need to pay attention to. So we have one on Monday, which is Drew's stepmom. So I think I'm going to have to do the same thing with the X-Acto knife to all of these, is cut off the little tops, but this will actually be perfect for covering up that line. Let me get it set up and then I'll do the other 2, but let me see if I like this, the way it looks. I just have this little cake. Oh, I think I'm going to have to cut off. Let me play around with it. I'm gonna make this work. Just give me a second. I think that is going to be okay for me. I just need to play around with it a little bit more. It's gonna be functional for this spread. I just think that I need to start putting my birthdays back in there because we missed one of Drew's cousins and I feel really bad about it because I'm almost certain that we missed it last year too, and it's It's not good. I don't like being that person. Actually, that worked out really well for all the birthdays, so I'm not mad about that at all. Then I can just write in their names, and then I will remember to send something or say something. Monday, the only other thing, actually I need to put my workouts in. So I mean, I know why I'm scattered. I have pregnancy brain, but I'm still trying to just do my workouts 3 days a week. I was doing my power walking mixed cardio on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I decided last week that there's just, I can't do it anymore. So I'm still going on walks those days. I'm just not trying to speed walk, power walk through it. I'm just slowly walking, which is my pace right now. Slow. And I'm okay with it. As long as I'm still going, like, let me go. So let me get Wednesday and Friday down. And this just kind of worked out super well because all of the, I probably haven't been in frame. Sorry. All of the half boxes on Monday, Wednesday, Friday colors are just truly functional. There's no icon in them at all. So, not that the icon would have been the end of the world, it's just one less thing that I have to work around, so that was kind of nice. Alright, there we go. So Monday, the only thing that I have other than my workout is to water the plant. And so I will do that early. Like, I'll put that up here in my to-do list. And yeah, I can just kind of put down a layout of some stuff. So I have a full box and then a quarter box that I can utilize. So let's put the full box above the Bill Do sticker. Pop out little George's horn here and put the quarter box up here, and then I'm just going to leave that space blank to write whatever in. On Tuesday, I'm going to be getting groceries and coffee like normal. We're going to have dinner at my dad's, which I don't have a functional full box, so I'm just going to put this decorative one down all the way at the bottom. I think I'm going to put the half box above the full box for marking down dinner at my dad's. I am going to use the quarter box up top for coffee. I'm a dodo and I used the broken memory card, so my memory card was just full, but I had the full one, the new one, sitting right here, so switched those out. But like I was saying, I'm going to be using this quarter box, which the quarter box is going crooked. When I'm using the quarter box for coffee, my Starbucks was open this week, so I was able to get Starbucks before going grocery shopping. Huge incentive for me to go grocery shopping because I hate it. And then I will be going to get groceries, so I'm going to use a cloud and a header. I'm going to have to move that up. For as many times as I have used the clouds, I am a terrible judge of how much space I need for them. So, I feel like I always have to move stuff around. I think I'm going to want the coffee icon over here, so I'll want the grocery icon on the other side. And now I can move that up. And that'll leave me a space below the cloud and in between the half box to write in something else that I'm going to do that day. I don't know what I'm doing that day, but I will be doing something. I also have a coffee cup in this kit, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick that in since I have it. And the grocery icon is already here, so I'm going to use that as well. Alright, got that in, leaving this space open on purpose. Wednesday, it is 35 weeks, so I need to pull out that sticker. Where is the time going? I am starting to get very anxious that Jensen is going to come early. I don't know why. I mean, I think that that's like, maybe that's like a normal anxiety to have. I feel like he might come early. I don't want him to come early. I just am terrified that he will. So I need to get this in there to mark that in. It's just flying so fast these last few weeks, and I just want it to slow down a little bit. I like cannot believe that Darshell is almost ready. Like it's it's making my heart race just thinking about her going into labor. So I don't have anything else going on that day other than I would like to film my plan with me. So I'm gonna go ahead, put down the full box, and then I may need to space things out a little bit because I would like to use the half box sized computer sticker for that. Actually, that'll fit perfectly. I just won't have any room for any other plans that day, so hopefully nothing pops up. There probably won't be anything that pops up, but we can rearrange if we need to. Going on to Thursday, I am going to need to budget, but that's going to go up in my to-do list and edit and water plant. So I don't have anything else going on. Oh, I do have 2 full boxes. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and put the decorative one all the way at the bottom, since I won't be able to do that on any of the other days here. And then, I also have a half box. I have all these boxes. This is awesome. Maybe I'll put the half box. Oh, both of those have cherries. I'm gonna have to cover up one of the sets of cherries with something. Full box here. If something does pop up, I can very easily take one of these out and put in a quarter box or just do some writing. So it's all going to be just fine in the end. Friday, I don't have anything either. This is awesome. This week is turning out to be super great. I'm going to be cleaning around the house, getting some like last minute things ready for Jensen. But other than that, I'm not doing anything. So that actually feels really good to have all of next week to just kind of finish up some of those things that I didn't quite do over the summer, read, and I'm sure it'll be busier than I think it is anyway. So I've got that, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the quarter box. I think I want it here. Then I have that empty space below that I can do some writing. Saturday, we are going to Topeka I think it's in the afternoon. So I think my husband and I are still planning on going to Zeb's in the morning because it's been a while since we've been able to go. And we'll go get some coffee, kind of chill around the house, maybe get some yard work done or something, and then we're going to go to Topeka. So I'm going to put the decorative full box here. And then I have a half box that we'll use for going to Topeka. And then I'm going to leave a space, and I forgot that I've already used the quarter box. So we may go through and space some things out a little bit differently because I'm going to use a cloud. Perfect. Okay, and then on Sunday we don't have any plans as of now. I think we might install the car seat. Oh no. On that day, and pack the diaper bags since my husband has one and I have one. I think I've talked about that already, about like why. And then I'm gonna put this at the bottom. Or I could leave a space. What else do I have? I've got a quarter box and a half box. Let's do the half box up top. But maybe pack the diaper bags, which we won't really be needing the diaper bags for a while, but we've got stuff set aside, so it's just kind of all like hanging out. And then maybe I could put the quarter box at the bottom. Chances are this part's gonna get all mixed around anyway. And then I think we're gonna pack the hospital bag. I know that seems super early. That is a month out from Jensen's due date, but we are gonna go ahead and pack the hospital bags and then make a list to go on top of all the things that are not going to be able to be in there currently, so that when I do go into labor, we can very quickly look at what is missing from, I think, do I want to do this and then do a cloud? I can. Again, we'll probably just have to move some things around. But we can quickly grab all the things that we were not able to put in there ahead of time. Things like phone chargers and like Drew's pillow, things like that. So I just would like to have like even my clothes set aside that I plan to wear so that I don't accidentally wear them in the days like leading up to going, and then I go to pack them if I go into labor and then I don't have them because they're in the washer or something like that. So I don't think I'm gonna have to like move too many things. I might just move the half box down a smidge. But that way, really truly like the last month waiting for Jensen, we are not scrambling to get things done. That was my goal all along. I'm going to achieve it. So I need to go ahead and pull out icons, and I'm going to put those down, and then we will be done. Alright guys, here's my finished spread. I love this kit more than I thought I would. I didn't get the subscription kit that kind of matched this theme last summer because I don't know, it just didn't feel like my thing, because maybe I was sour because we had to go the whole summer without a grill, and now we have the Traeger, so we've been using it like crazy, so maybe that was it. But I think this is really cute, and I like the colors. I like the hollow that I threw in there, and I think, You guys know everything. I've used all these stickers before except for these little potted succulent plants, and those are from Fox and Cactus. And I think everything else. Yeah, I'm going to try and wash my masks on Sunday. I have enough to get me through every day of the week, like work week, I think. But yeah, wash those masks on Sunday. I think that's going to be my goal, is to do that. And I do PR for 2 shops. I PR for Little Pittie Paper, and you can use my code Kayla15 to get 15% off your order plus my new freebie. And then you can also use my code Kayla10 at Sweet Kawaii Design for 10% off your order plus this freebie. And you can only get this freebie through the 31st, which is Friday. So next Friday will be the last freebie Friday that you can order using my code to get my freebie. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you back next week for a regular plan with me. Bye, guys.